What up, everybody? How's it going? Oh. No! Big sad. Your X account is required to have premium to go live. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, I'm live right now. No, I'm not live. I must have changed that really recently. Yo, Sparkle Hat, how's it going? By the way, Sparkle Hat, if you haven't already, we finished that game jam, and the game's out if you want to play. We're currently working on a port of the game to Unity. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot to fix that I'm going to fix in the port, but that's what we're currently doing, and I'm doing excellent. I'm happy to hear you're doing good. How's your project coming along? How is your project coming along? Sadly, I just kind of woke up like an hour or so ago. Trying to get some work done before I get some work done. Game is good. We're showing it off at Gen Con in a couple of weeks. Oh, nice. And launching a KS, so I'm grinding. KS? What's a KS? I want to say that's a social kit, or SK, a social kit, or I don't know. Oh, a Kickstarter. Ooh. Yeah, you're definitely going to be grinding. Are you guys giving people a lot of rewards? Because I know that can be very fun if it gets out of hand. If I was more than a one-man team, I might do a Kickstarter, but who knows? Yeah, rewards are a fun conversation, huh? What, you don't want to give a special ability to everybody who pays $5? Come on. That's easy work, right? $5, you get your own special ability. That includes animations, visual effects, the whole shebang. I don't know how I feel about these. These shadows. I mean, I guess they're pixelated, so it's not like too bad. I worked on a Kickstarter game with a 10K tier that included putting that person in game and getting them to do voiceovers. Oh my gosh. How did anyone pay for that? God, it's like a semi, like, decent day today. It's not like super hot, so we can run the fan and bring some air from the outside in without cooking ourselves. Oh my God, 5? I mean, that's $50,000, so that's nice, but man, did they at least have good mics? Did they at least have good microphones? Because I can see that being like a big issue. Did they have to, was it like a 2D or 3D game? Did you need to like get facial scans and all that? Make me the crazy innkeeper.
Hello everyone, welcome to my inn. Every room is of service to you besides room number 3. Don't ever go into room number 3, you hear me?
Oh, it was 2. Okay, so you had 5 slots. Did they get to choose who they were? One person paid $7.5K for just voiceovers. Holy moly. They were like, I'm gonna start my voiceover career. I'm gonna have my game, or my voices in a game and have credit. I mean, it's not dumb. It's pretty smart, but I don't know, is it creditable? Can someone be like, yo, my voice is in this game? We had 3 peeps do that too. Holy moly. Was it as much work as I'm imagining it is? 5K alone was 3 plays in the game. So yeah, we flew them out and did face scans and made them guards in the game. That's pretty cool. So you flew them out. Was it a return on the investment, do you think? Was it worth? If you flew them out, had to pay for their food, probably wherever they were staying. I feel like that would all come down to about 5K. Was this a junior UI dev at the time? Okay. Hey, and yeah, so the pixels, I mean, they're doing semi-decent. But I kind of want to start messing with some enemy things. Investor in the studio. You used to play Destiny with him. That's cool. Yeah, it's interesting the friendships you develop. I will say that much. I haven't had the, I mean, I've developed a lot of friendships due to streaming and things of that nature, but I myself have yet to make like a friendship from something of that nature. Let's get rid of this Judah eye. I was just testing things out. Alright, characters. And now my game runs slow. Yeah, we need I'm gonna need Owl to join all this stuff together. I'm thinking about getting back into Destiny, but I've yet to figure out if that's my Destiny. Oh. I know, right now we're just shooting at these capsules. I really like the camera shake and all that, so I'm pretty happy with it. I've just been doing this literally every time. I just let it up, shoot these, end it, and then bring it back. But I gotta start working on some like navigation and stuff. I made my own A-star algorithm for this, but that was on a tutorial. And to be quite frank with you, I don't know if we're gonna keep it. We might cut it for time purposes. It's taking a lot of time. But yeah, they find their way to the person. I mean, I can come in here and show you. I have debug mode on. What's going on? Pressing debug. Debug draw gizmo isn't working at the moment. It looks like. 'Cause we're not even getting a lot of the other things. Alright, never mind. But yeah, I made an A-star algorithm with like penalties to like walking in certain areas, but I don't know if we're going to be keeping that. It's taking so much time to make. It's taking so much time to make. Every time I go to play Destiny nowadays, I get irritated at the treadmill progression in Quest. Yeah.
Foreground.
It just feels like you're kind of being fed the same thing over and over again. They just sunset all weapons though. What does that mean? I'm not, like, I've played the game in the past, but I'm not familiar with like the rule set now. Yeah, it's coming along semi-quickly. The thing that took a lot of time was that A-star algorithm. That took me like 3 or 4 days. But I think I'm just gonna use the regular nav mesh in here and just leave it like that, because the thing with my game is I want to have like the ability to probably go up higher, and the algorithm I created only works on like, I guess, one act, like one level. You can't have it be multi-leveled. I'd have to do like an entire box that consumes the world, and I feel like that might take a little too much time depending on the world. I'd have to like migrate everything into a room. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's coming along. I wish the effects were a little bit cleaner. And by the way, is the music too loud? I feel like the music's a little too loud. At least for me. Let's see. Does he have the props? I don't think he has the enemy. Do you have the enemy in the... Hold up, sweetie. What? Sorry, I had to tell my daughter I'm working and I can't play with her. I always feel bad, but it's like... Ugh! The game dev life. Your ducking was doing a good job of pulling it back, though, when you talk. Sweet! Most of the time, people tell me it doesn't. I think Chase Lee was just lying to me to get to me. Speaking of which, I haven't told anyone I'm streaming. We should have a bot that automatically does that, but we don't, so I might have to... go ahead and do that. We are streaming some more porting sturf. Come by and say hi. I used to say that when I was streaming on Twitch, like video games. What was it, 8 years ago? Swing by, say hi. Now everyone says it. No. So what are you currently working on right now, Sparkle Hat? Does your NDA allow you to say that, or is it all under wraps? Well, it looks like we're not going to be doing anything with the enemies today, as I'd hoped for. Main draft, props draft. I mean, I could show you the art. We have the scene for that. I guess it's up here. Bing, 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 bing. It's interesting because, like, if you look at the main character, I kind of want him to look a little bit cleaner, but if you look at the main character, it's like, oh, that looks semi-decent. Then you go up and it's like, wank. It's crazy, like what you can get away with like a pixel shader, because a pixel shader is only gonna capture so much, you know. And the more complicated the shape, it depends on like the type of pixelization you want. Collecting cards and basic progression. Yeah, I've been working on a card game recently myself. Boom. Yeah, what looks cohesive and even shippable from bird's eye view, 100%. It was strange to me because like I didn't consider that. Yeah. Nice. Yes. See, it's gonna be a spaceship battling card game. I'm making it with a buddy. I'm trying to like work on several projects. Like I think this week I'm gonna have to switch over to Judah and Friends at some point because I haven't touched it in like 7 days or so, 7 or 8 days, and I need to get some things fixed on that end. But I'm also trying to possibly garnish some funds through this game. I mean, someone paid $2, so now I feel like I gotta go all out if I can figure out where I'm at. Let's move some things over. Scenes. But yeah, for now, I think I'm a little sad because I wanted to work on the enemy, but that doesn't look like it's gonna be an option. But one thing I am gonna have to do is in the enemy character, I'm gonna have to get rid of this this required A-star navigation. Hey, Chase Lee up in the B. How's it going, Chase? Have you guys seen Breachway? Yes. That game looks sick. Breachway looks really good. You're talking about this one, right? I'm a big fan of these type of games. However, what we're going to have is, it's not like this where it's like you're playing cards, and it's going to be like an Armada fighting an Armada type of deal. It's more what the game's based on. Cheese. Cheese is delicious, especially if you have it on quesadilla. Yeah, it'll be cool. I haven't worked on, I mean, I've worked on a couple of like games, but I just haven't worked on a whole lot of card games. I have like one. Here, I'll show you. Let's see if I can load it without making my Unity project poop. Yeah, same here. Like I was shown a game by someone yesterday that was like it's like $15 for the alpha. I'm like, man, I really want that, but Norland is coming. I'm like a sucker for space games and like medieval games. So like this one's a little like, it's like RimWorld, but in medieval era. Here, let me see if I can play the video. It's a little gory, so you know, all the children look away. But yeah, you know, like it's cool because, you know, you got regions, you create your world, and you can do battle and capture regions and stuff like this. So there's like so much to the game that it feels like it kind of adds to the RimWorld-esque feel. I don't think RimWorld has anything with region. Hey! There's like assassinations, whatever that was. Children look away. But yeah, it looks cool. I'm gonna buy that. You feel very grateful to God today? That's good, man. I feel grateful, or I try to feel grateful to God every day. I'd be lying if there's some times where I'm not like in a bad mood. But yeah, I've made a couple of like for school. This is a game I made, but essentially it's a zombie game, right? And I never played Munchkins, but apparently there's a lot of stuff involved with it. So essentially what you would do is you would randomly grab from the top here. Obviously, you'd have to, you know, do that. You'd get a character, and then you'd get... Hold up. You'd pull a character, and you'd pull a weapon, right? And then you would pick a settlement, and essentially whatever settlement you get when you're in that area, for instance, this is the desert settlement, so the desert area, you get buffs. Also, the way this works is essentially, it's kind of, obviously it's been inspired by Monopoly, but you know, you would go, you would pull a location, and what you would do is essentially is, you know, you would search, but you'd have to find 2 zombies. So this is what you get if you can beat the zombies. So you would pull 2 zombie cards, and then you would take all your points that you have here, and you would essentially roll to fight these things. And if you won, then you could draw 1 item card, and then you can get 1 schematic. Right, so this kind of adds to your points. And then down here, you can, you know, build your little settlement. So, yeah. Nice, that looks really fun. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to read up on the rules again to fully remember how it exactly plays. But if you're part of the Discord, if I ever do that in the future, I'll send you an invite and you can give it a try. But it was a pretty fun game. I liked it. The best part about it was that we had a guy who, this guy, like, I don't want to be mean, but he definitely liked the way his farts smelled. And anytime anyone in the project would make anything, he wouldn't like it at all. So he just made the entire game on his own. He stopped talking to everyone. So I had to make this in like 3 days. I stayed up for 3 days working on this, and I ended up getting a better grade on it than he got on his, which is like kind of flexing. So sorry if that's like I don't know, but it was just funny. Praise God. Praise God, man. I don't think I'd have made it through that if it wasn't for him. But yeah, I had help from a buddy too. He was giving me good advice, so that's why it's important to have friends. You get good feedback, and when you have God, you know, he just lines up everything for you. But yeah, let's try to... It's a little difficult because right now he has everything in one blend file, so I'd have to go specifically into his scene, and Al's scene, and pull stuff out. Like, because these are all literally in a place of their own. But yeah, if we go into prefabs, I'm just going to create a world. I'm very grateful to God. So why are you grateful to God today, Chase Lee? What happened? What happened? Children of prefab instance cannot be moved. Can I unpack? Prefab. Select asset. Yeah, this is gonna make my Unity project chug really, really bad. But yeah, Discord. Let me get the Discord link for you. I know it's somewhere on this page. But if you're ever bored, you want to hang out, go ahead and reach out on there. You know, I haven't been streaming much as of recent, just because it's been relatively difficult in the summer because of my kid, which is fine. I love her, but I don't know. I've had to do a lot for my mom's business as well as work on my business and try to be as attentive as I can to my child, which has been proving very difficult for me. It's been very difficult. And yeah, now I gotta reload the entire project. So I'm gonna tell him, also, when you get a chance, the file in Unity So, with that being said, what am I going to do today? I was going to set up that and do some of that. I guess I could start working on possibly getting some navigation going on with just some regular, like, things in here. Go to add a plane. Maybe there's a material that he has for this. Sand floor. There's got to be another sand material. No. I'm going to get rid of the sand material here. Sand cliff. Rock brown. Rock. Red cloth. Pixelized. Pixel mouth. Ghost. Ghost. Yellow cross. Wood white with brown umbrella. That's interesting. That it has whatever this is here. Properties from previous version of ProPixel detected. And new names. Update. What the heck? I mean, the materials are here. I wonder why they're so spaced out. It's probably because of the UVs. But whatever. If you look at the other one, like this one's pulled up way more. Which I would like to see. Because this one looks a little too close up. Is there anything I can do with the UVs in Unreal in here? Probes mesh. Yep, that is definitely not what I wanted. But what I'm gonna do is try to scale this guy down to about 5. Bring everything up. I feel like I have the same music on every time I get on. I want these to be conjoined. It looks like if I were to do something like this. No, that doesn't even work. What do I do this? That's not going to work because of the shadows. How do I fix this? I thought if they're the same materials, they would kind of collide and add together. Maybe I just need one big giant material. We did the outline, it's one. Interesting. Wait, did I not fix the thing? Guess I didn't. What is it, 150? 125? Yeah, it looks like that. Whatever, I don't care. I just want everything to... Why did that one do that? Oh. Some of these combine perfectly, but then other ones are like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my gosh, I logged into the VFX. That is never fun, son. Let's see, rock brown. I guess we could use something like that for now. But I still don't like how the pixels won't align perfectly to one another, kind of. Makes me sad. He looks like Prison Sim plus Medieval Worm World, 100%. Now we're having some issues. This is gonna give me a migraine, dude. What if I change, like, the lighting? I guess I could work on like a wave spawn, or you know what, let's actually make like a cursor for the character. Hey, what's up, Amin? How's it going, my friend? How are you doing this beautiful day? How are you doing? I don't know if I want it to be... I don't know how this is gonna look. Well, I guess we'll find out because the player looks in that area, so we can just do like a little test here. like it kind of breaks everything. I'm having internet issues, so gonna drop. Hope you have a great rest of the day, dude. Thank you, Sparkle. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. You have a good one, all right? I'll see you next time here at the channel. God bless. How are you? I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Just chilling. Just chilling. How about you? What is it, night over there, I mean? It's gotta be nighttime. It has got to be nighttime. Let's see. I'll just put like the material on this, get rid of this, and
with the YouTube music app, you can start a radio station with up to 30 artists and be your own DJ.
Can I rename you, please? Object name. I have to do that. Matt. Let's see, we're gonna have cross hair. Crosshair. We have crosshairs. Selected object, apply transforms. FBX unit scales, geometry, nodes only, we'll do phase. Export. Where does this actually export to? It should export, yeah. That. I guess what I'm gonna try to do is, I could just spawn something right here. Google how to lock cursor in screen Unity. Screen lock cursor. Screen lock cursor. Alright, well, we're going to have to create some like game manager. Scripts. I think I have common, so create C# script. Manager. Screen manager. So we're gonna have to have some type of serialized field here. Actually, we could probably, it's good that we have a game manager now, but I'm thinking it's probably better if this is on the if this is gonna be on the player controller. Or the player controller script. Ah! Lock on punch. Human input system, player controller. Mesh, right? Cursor. We gotta make it a little M so it feels better. Refactor, rename. I really don't like it when it does that. It just literally changes everything. Or it adds previously, formerly as this. We don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. Like how it's like these are all expensive values. How would it expect me? Like you want me to read the value once? Writer? Smart move. But what we're gonna have to do is instantiate that mesh. Unless we have the character. I'm gonna grab a water. I'll be right back, guys.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and YouTube Music Premium, a whole app just for streaming music uninterrupted. Try 1 month free. YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and the YouTube Music app all together. Try 1 month free.
YouTube Music app can sense what you like from the moment you open the app.
Oh, that's interesting. I was muted this whole time. Email to that person, buy one email, but I guess redirected to info buy one.com. Ugh,
Premium
sorry.
ad-free YouTube.
Yo, ad-free YouTube, dog. All right, let's see if we can shoot again.
Subscription to apps.
Because I'm gonna be like, how did we even break that? I didn't do anything that would break that, right? I didn't do anything. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, we can't even shoot. What did I do? How did I break it? Why am I an ignoramus? Let's do that. And the weird thing is that I'm not even using this. So it's like, why is this occurring? Oh, you know what it is? I bet you 1 to 10 or 10 to 10 that once I compiled it, what it did is it essentially threw out like all the inputs to the player. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back, and then an update when we're getting the input look, we're actually going to Gmouse cursor that transform dot position, or sorry, move cursor. But I also think move cursor is something that we can do in here. Because this is going to give us a vector 3 anyways, so just makes it less dynamic, because if I want to use this for something else, it's going to essentially move the mouse cursor, so yeah, we'll keep it at that. Let's see if that works, but yeah, let's recompile. Recompile the thing again for this to check it out. Yeah, input, primary action, all the inputs left. Crazy. I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I changed their name. That's what happens. Player look, player move, click, point. I think it's player/fire. By the way, guys, we are 50 subscribers away. Well, 55 away from getting 400 subscribers. So if you're watching the stream from the future, you're watching it now, you're lurking, please make sure to click that subscribe button and subscribe to the studio. We got a lot of projects under the way. We got the NewmanProject, we got Judah and Friends, we got a space card game we're building. A lot of fun, exciting stuff coming here in the future on this channel. Also, if you're on Twitch lurking, please make sure to like. I think we're like, what, 9 or 10 followers away from 50 subs or 50 followers. So awesome. First of all, I want to see if we've created new game object. New game object clone. That's interesting. It creates a clone and it creates the mesh, but it doesn't set the mesh to the mesh that I have referenced. So why is it creating? I don't need to instantiate this. Is essentially what I'm being told here. I don't need to instantiate it. I just literally need to say Gmouse cursor equals this new game object, and then I'll automatically do it. And then I can add the components to this particular one, and then yeah. I'm gonna have to reload the project though, because Unity is This, I blame it on the shader, honestly. I think it's the shader's fault. I believe it's the shader's fault. Alright, let's go to the character, dude. We're gonna have to restart all of this because it is just lagging so bad. I can't work like this. I need to restart you. I just think that's so ridiculous, man, that I have to do this so often. It's like I might as well be in Unreal Engine, using Unreal Engine for this project. But then I'll be out, you know, 30 bucks on this shader. But I thought it'd be fun to have like a pixel shader with this and do all that. Let's go into scripts. I need to put this out of scripts personally, I think. That might be the smart thing to do. Anything else change? We don't have anything for the input here, so. Hey, I mean, it's working. Not perfectly, though, as you can see. Yeah, it's not working perfectly, so we're gonna have to change this to... We're gonna have to change it to something that's screen space. So, was it main cam? Was it cam dot screen point to array, screen to viewport, screen to world point, transform point from screen space into world space, where the world space is defined as a coordinate. So if I do this vector 3 position, this is the only thing that I kind of have an issue with. If screen space, right, we're converting from a screen to world point, wouldn't it be wouldn't it be a vector 2? I don't know. Just seems weird. This has a vector 3 pose that you put into it. World to screen point. Maybe what I do is I mean, I am putting this, so it's not getting the full. I'll just put transform. Actually, let's try that. And we'll do like a world to screen point. This returns a vector 3. I mean, I could just literally make a sprite that, you know, does its thing. But now we're nowhere in sight. Let's go ahead and pause this and check out the object. Where's it at? 5 years away. It's 5 years away. Let's try, I'm gonna try this dot transform. Maybe because we're using it for relativeness. It's just so off. I mean, like, I'm shooting over here. That's over there. I wonder what's going on. Thought that would work well. I just want to test something out and see if it has to do with transforms. It's just like, if you look here, I'm not shooting directly at it, so it looks like we're gonna have to do screen space. I've thought, like, maybe if I get rid of the cursor and did it like that, it would just look clean. Also, I don't know why. We're gonna have to set the material for it too, it looks like. But it's interesting because, you know, even if we did all that, it's just a lot of setup. So I'm just going to...
Your favorite TV shows are on YouTube. Enjoy the latest releases. From Max,
That's gonna
Stars,
be annoying.
AMC Plus,
So I'm gonna do a bunch
more.
of canvas stuff. that I
Find
don't
your
wanna
favorite
do.
movies and TV on YouTube.
UI document. Heck, UI. Event system. I guess we'll need one of those too at some point. You're using standalone input module, which is use the old magic. Making me angry. Let's see, see if I can get some inspiration for a crosshair. I'm like that, easy, simple, true. Can't change anything. Beep, 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 doo. It was a better idea to do it the other way. I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. Me. Why am I unable to think with my brain right now? Crosshair. Come on. Come on. Come on. me guess. It's like you gotta use Sprite 2D. Boo. Come on. Boom. I'm gonna change the color too, I think. I'm going to no, I don't want to stretch it, I just want to move it. Pivot. No. How do I just move it? It's ridiculous. There's gotta be something to just move it. Come on, what is it? Anchors? Is that what it is? Okay, never mind. Can't move it. I'm sad. Pivot! Anchors! Where's the movement? Rotation, we got scale. We got all the things besides the thing that we need. Recast padding. Image. Use sprite mesh. How am I supposed to move this darn thing? Is there like box, collider, sprite, mask? What if I just was like 2D object, pixel perfect camera? That's all I can use. Like, what the heck? I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Your favorite movies are on YouTube. Catch the latest releases from Max, Paramount Plus, Stars, and more. Find your favorite movies and TV on YouTube.
I'm back. I'm back. All right, so last I was on, we were trying to figure out the meta. That's why. If you stretch it, it'll stretch it. So now, am I in here? It's like we got to get a hold of this. So, we tried this, didn't work. So let's get rid of it. But we did learn about, you know, just setting it to a new game object. That'll put it in the world, right? You don't need to instantiate it. But with that being said, get mouse. I mean, we don't need to get the mouse cursor. I mean, I guess we could get the mouse cursor, but that would take a lot more work compared to just setting a reference to it here. And instead of that, we're gonna do image. Which yeah, we have access to. And mouse cursor, or iMouse cursor, because it's an image. And we are going to, instead of doing this, iMouse cursor dot transform dot, and this is still a vector 3 equals vector 3. We'll just say new vector 3, and in here we're going to location. I'm gonna plug that in. And we're going to say location dot x, location dot y, and we're going to say 0 here because it's not. I believe z is depth, so I'm going to say mouse location, and I believe that's it. So in here we can just say move cursor and push in the. Honestly, we want to say if your direction, even though it's your thing. I don't think we can do that. Yeah, you can't convert it to that. So, my dumb. My dumb. Hey Raleigh, I can hop on. You can hop on? What? Sounds cool. Boom. Boom. Hop hop. I'm hopping. Drop locking and bopping. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Turn that down a bit. Bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah. Let's turn that off and sadly wait for this to recompile all over again. I can't hear you, by the way, Owl. Oh, hey, look at the guy. What the heck? Direction? Why is it giving me an issue with that? Crazy. Look at the guy. I like the little hat. Groggle, groggle. We might want the only issue I have with it is if you look to the left or the right, you'll see that like the eyes kind of pop out and it looks like three-dimensional. Whereas if it was on like a sprite, it would look a little bit more like it was planier, if that makes sense. Planier. Look at the guy. Do you have the Banshee too, or no? Hop, hop, hop. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Come on. Come on. Up. And as always, it's going to lag because I have to restart the project again. Shoot, I might just convert this over to freaking Unreal, man. It's Unreal. It's Unreal, dude. I can't. I'm starting to get grumpy about it. Thinking about an OBS just creating like another I can get the display. We don't want the display, I want like a window capture. Window capture. That's interesting. It'll only capture it if it's open. So I can't just like go like that. I wish there was a way to mask it. Maybe if I pop it out, try that. lovely. I can't just watch that specific thing. You have the grid. Well, that's what it looks like. I guess we'll just cancel this window capture. It's becoming more work than it's worth. Beep, beep, beep. I thought I got rid of that mouse cursor. Oh, dude, am I that idiotic that I did that? No, I'm not that idiotic. The mouse cursor is not set. It's saying sorry. There might be some issues with that too. Trying to think with my little brain. That's why. Let's check out the scene. It's hard to like see where its position is. Let's just try to get screen space look direction. Get screen. We get the distance, it looks like. Float distance. Saying recast. could turn the direction. But it's like we could just use mouse cursor .x.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and the YouTube Music app all together. Try 1 month free.
Hop, hop. Hop, 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 hop. I gotta times this by like the screen DPI, I guarantee you. And it should be Z. Oh wow, so pretty. So pretty. Look at hers. Alright, let's see. I don't want to move the character with the mouse. Yeah, too bad we're using the new one. Anchored position. So they divided it. That's different than what I did it in the Unreal. You have to multiply it by the DPI. probably gets us the same results, but get canvas, public canvas. So we're just gonna return that, but this is why it's taken so long. That compiling every time is just harsh. Game object. Where is my game manager? Boom, 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 boom. Canvas. I wish there was a way to get a hold of this. Maybe there's like a singleton way to get a hold of this.
Singletons. Useful, convenient, controversial. Even if you're new to Unity, you've probably already heard about singletons, how they can be useful, but that you should also never use them, and that if you do, your game will be difficult to manage as it gets bigger. While there are good arguments for not using singletons, they can also be extremely useful for connecting scripts together, especially as a beginner. So what's the real deal with singletons? Are they helpful or are they harmful? And is it okay to use one in your project? In this video, you'll learn how singletons in Unity work, what they're good for, and the risks of using them the wrong way, so that you can decide for yourself if they're right for your project. So what is a singleton? A singleton is a globally accessible class that exists as an instance in the scene, but only once. The idea is that any other script can access a singleton using a static reference to an instance of that type.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to leave here in a bit.
To important parts of the game, such as to the
Because
player
I have
or to
to
global systems, such as a game
do
manager,
things.
without having to find them in the scene or to otherwise interact with them first. This is what makes a singleton globally accessible. The class that's in the scene basically holds a static reference to itself. Static variables are shared by all instances of a class, meaning that any other script can access that reference directly using the class name. without needing to get a reference to a specific instance of that class first. Because any script can access it, it's usually a good idea to protect the reference with a private set property, meaning that it can only be set from inside the class it's declared in. Then, the singleton can set itself as the static reference, creating a local class that exists and works in the scene, but that can easily be accessed by other scripts. However, while the reference to the singleton is static, meaning that all versions of it will hold the same data, the class is not, meaning that it's possible for multiple instances of a singleton to exist. Which is why it's important to make sure that there is only ever one instance of a singleton in your scene, by checking to see if the current static reference, if there is one, matches the instance that's checking it. If it doesn't, the script knows it's a duplicate and it can delete itself. These are the two basic requirements of a singleton: a globally accessible class, but with only one instance. But why use one? And what are they good for? The point of a singleton is to create a global reference to a local script, to give everything in the game easy access to something that needs to exist in the scene, such as the player
Game manager.
or game manager, for example,
Yeah.
which can be very convenient. But while singletons can be easy to use, they can also cause problems. So what are the drawbacks? Singletons can make a project more difficult to manage as it gets bigger. This is typically because references to a singleton are hard-coded into every script that uses them, meaning that if you want to change how a singleton works, you need to change everything that accesses it too. For example, a global system, such as a game manager or audio system, is generally a good use case for a singleton, since there will typically only ever be one of them and many different scripts will likely need to access it. However, while an audio manager singleton could make it easy for any other script to play a sound effect, if you later decide that you want to change how sounds are triggered, such as by scaling the volume of the audio or by changing the pitch, generally anything that might mean you need to update how the function is called, you'll need to go back and change every script that accesses the singleton too. This isn't necessarily a problem that's unique to singletons. However, it is one of their common drawbacks. Generally, a singleton can be extremely useful at first, but can sometimes be declared in.
Okay, so essentially in my game manager script, what I need to do is have a serialized, well, not a serialized field, but a, what did he make this? Public static? Yeah. Game manager, and then we just call it something. I don't know why they call it instance. I guess you wonder where I've been, Paul? Yes, I have been safe. How you been, man? Sorry, just watching this video, and Owl left, so I don't know where Owl left to. He didn't mention anything. Let's see. No. Working for me. Set. Oh, that they don't set it equal to. They just do this. Okay. Hello, tech support. My Paul isn't Pauling. I said that before you responded. Yeah, I know. My bad, man. I have to go do something with my kid in a little bit, and that's why I am a little, and we'll do this on Awake, a little all over the place. But yeah, if we get that, then in the player controller, I don't need a game manager anymore. I mean, we'll find out. Shoot. We'll say this guy took the position and divided it by the canvas. So what have you been doing, Summerall? You've been grinding Roblox? It's too hot to leave the house for 40 minutes. Stepping on pavement can risk you second-degree burns. Why don't you go outside with some shoes? Sounds good, Owl. Also, I'm gonna have to step out in probably like 10 to 20 minutes. I'm just trying to get this instance started, and then I might be on later, guys. I want to get the canvas, right? And I want to do it through the game manager, right? Common namespace. You know, using common. Come on. What is... I think it's just common. Common. But my shoes get burned after 40 minutes? Well, that's how you become a real man, dude. You just go outside and walk on the pavement. And then you show people your feet, and you're just like, I'm a real man. No one messes with me. Using common. Boop. And now can I say slash game manager dot instance dot get canvas dot scale factor? I can. That is cool. That is cool. But we'll actually see if it works. He changes the anchor position in this. But your logic is Street Cat is a real man. By your logic, a Street Cat is a real man? Yeah, dude, if they're out there running around, I bet you they're not running around on that hot pavement. I bet you they're doing something completely different. They're probably hanging out in the shade. Thinking about a rat to catch, eat. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, since we have the access to the canvas, we'll have to go into the game manager and set that. And we can actually probably do some other cool stuff. But how you been, man? Just grinding Roblox? I'm glad to see you here, Safe. It's been a long time. Sorry I haven't streamed a lot, my friend. I've just been busy with the family. It's summertime, so I've tried to stream, but I got a kid running around, so it's a little hard to use your brain. Yeah, I'm sorry. You better be, dude. I missed you. You never showed up. Where's my support at? You're a part of my support group. You weren't here, dude, when I counted on you the most. Breaking my little baby heart. I missed you too, Paul. I miss you, buddy. Oh my gosh. All right, where's why do they use the anchored position? Anchors, anchor position. This is the rect transform. So what I'm probably doing wrong is, what is the rect transform dot position? Right. I think that's it. So how's the Roblox grind? How's the Roblox grind on your little tablet there, sir? Have you getting all the Robux? The Roblox? I mean, at least it's working, but it's not working exactly how I want it to work. I mean, it's way off. These struggles of 3D. It's like way off. Can I just say like input? No. In Unity's. What the heck? Input. Unity and engine.input. Whatever. Mouse position. There we go. Maybe it's as simple as that. Can I just say like input Paul 2024? Put it on a t-shirt. Let's sell it. You'll tell your children on the release date. Sounds. It will come out soon. We're working on the NewmanProject, man. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, you should. It's on the itch.io. Itch.io. Go check it out. Check it out. Right there. You can download it for free. My Christian brethren get mad at me because it has the Legion's Lagoon, because there's legions of bad spirits that you're expelling. Oh. Jesus expelled demons and oh. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. He used like an anchor. He said anchor position. He said mouse pose image dot anchored position. What? Anchored position. Rect transform. Dot anchored position equals mouse location. Wait, did the Judicame come out? No, I'm still working on that. I got the inventory working a little bit. I just have to fix some issues with it. But it's been hard because it's all blueprints, so it's a little rough to read on my end. What happens if I pull this off? Okay. Okay. Mouse position or mouse direction dot y. The scale factor. I don't think there's like why that would specifically be the scale factor or why that would even matter. I think like the screen DPI is more important than the scale factor. Let me guess, it's somewhere 5 years away. Yeah, as I expected. As I suspected. Let's just set this to this. You know? Right, Paul, I'm growing mushrooms. I know, you're gonna be a millionaire, remember? You told me. You're like, I'm gonna be a millionaire with my millionaire mushroom. You're putting a new name to the M&M. Millionaire mushrooms. Mushrooms only millionaires buy. I just think I came up with a good name for your little thing. And by the way, these are not psychedelic mushrooms. He's making they're edible mushrooms. Non-psychedelic, okay. Mouse Durr. By the way, man, what is this new project? I posted the itch.io if you want to go check it out. If you want to check it out, it's the NewmanProject. It's about a group of exorcists from the Newman Corporation and go out and exorcise monsters with holy water and other exorcist type weaponry. However, I am a little sad. It's not. It's so far off, man. I'm a little angry. And I want this to be drawn on top. Try to get this to be drawn on top. Cold transparent mesh. Goal with the vertex color is close. Use sprite mesh. Image type. Slice. Tiled. Filled. Raycast padding. Raycast target. What the heck is a raycast target? Material color. They don't even give me a thing for this. I'll have to freaking watch some video on this, but I gotta bounce, everyone. I gotta go take my kid to go get some. I'm gonna go take my kid to go get some ice cream. Alright. Love all y'all. Peace. God bless. Christ and Nazareth loves you.